Ooh, y'all. Look, whoever is tuning in to this episode it's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. I'm in a mood.
And by the way, we could be talking about Sesame Street. It's still going to be hot.
Exactly. It'll be scorching. Call this episode global warming. This episode is climate change because it's about to get hot in her, Nellie's former career.
You guys, welcome to Yestergays. I think this is week 8, right? Damn,
week
bitch.
8 indeed.
We've been on this for 2 months, holding it down.
Cool. We've been cool for the summer.
We've been cool.
Which is the opposite of what we just said, but also it's a Demi Lovato lyric, so it applies.
Right? By the way, shout out to Demi Lovato. That bitch looked great at her wedding.
She's married?
She got married.
Oh, I don't follow.
She got married. She got married. She's in love. She looked happy as And we're going to talk more about these pop princesses because on this week in July, one of our pop princes met her prince. I would say charming, but I'm going to say Prince Harming, but we're going to get to that at some point. Let's first of all talk about this Labubu shit.
Babe, I don't get it. It's like a Tamagotchi you put on a Birkin, but it's like, I don't understand.
It reminds me of those Thai Beanie Babies.
Everything is just Beanie Babies. It comes back around. Pokemon, name something else children like these days. I'm unfamiliar.
The Trolls. Remember the Trolls with the gems?
But the Beanie Babies was one where, especially because that was like, it became a commodity. And now Labubus are going on like StockX. Like, I got an email on StockX about Labubus, which is the dumbest sentence I have ever said. I am mad at the creators of Labubu for having that word vomit, that brain rot just come out of my mouth just now.
I don't get it. I don't understand. First of all, I'm not trying to carry something extra around me that holds germs.
Exactly.
Like
it's like a small carpet swatch.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not trying to walk around with something that holds germs. I already got a man. He's putting his hands on every thing already. Okay. I got enough Lysol wipes only for me and my man. I don't need a Labubu. Okay.
Exactly.
Second off.
Exactly.
You're telling me that you're paying $20,000 for a Birkin bag and then throwing a $30 Labubu on top of it.
But people are paying like Ticketmaster, like black market prices for them. But I guess the point's that you don't know which one you're going to get, which is just proof that like the experience economy, we're all dead inside. People are so thirsty for like a wholesome surprise that they will pay $100 for like
just to see what's inside.
Yeah, just be like, maybe it'll happen. Ooh, I'm not people are paying extra money to maybe not get what they want, or like for like what's it called? A stuffed animal version of a lottery ticket. It's very strange.
It's so strange. And I'm gonna eat my goddamn words because watch. Unopened Labubus are going to be going for $4,000 in a year. I'm so dumb. I should have had 12 of them stacked up there.
For zero. We've been through this with Beanie Babies. We're queer and we've been here. Beanie Babies went to zero, okay? We all thought we were going to be Beanie Baby millionaires with flying cars in 20, and now look at us. We're on the edge of autocracy and gas is $5 a gallon, all right? So Labubus are not going to save you, kids.
The way Beanie Babies had a chokehold on the 90s.
Early 2000, through 2000, or like Power Rangers toys.
Yes.
When I remember I used to collect like pristine Power Rangers toys, and my mom was like, I thought you'd want to play with them, and she like half opened the Pink Ranger, and I was like, You've ruined my life, Mom. I was talking to her like a white kid. You've ruined my life, Mom.
Mom, you're such a bitch.
Mom, no, never.
Oh no,
never.
Because your teeth would have been on the floor right next to your Power Ranger toy.
Remember how black parents could literally like smack you with a rag? Like the ability of a black grandma to like use a dish towel to like hit you in the face with like gunslinger accuracy is something that it'll never be studied, but like it's magic. That's black woman magic. That's black girl magic. Is that dish rag?
The way my mother could teleconnect to me across a church because she knew I was talking. And she was in row 3, and I was in row 38 on the other side. And the way I knew that she was looking at me, and all I had to do was turn my head and find her and see the look in her eye that said, "You gonna get it the minute we get out of here." That shit is black woman magic.
I mean, I'm unfamiliar with the church scenario because I've been a heathen since I was about 8. Damn. I think my dad took us to one good sunrise service, and I said, "You know what? Hell sounds good. Hell sounds nice. Getting up at 4:30 to watch a 4-hour Baptist rendition of the Second Coming of a white Jesus."
Listen,
I was 7 and I said, "No, thank you."
The way my mother could keep her eyes on you and be talking about, yeah, I did my taxes. Wait, hold on, Gloria. Give me 1 second. This behind me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they always know. Wait. At a party, at a gathering, at the school. Nothing. All of a sudden, like a shoe would hit you.
A shoe.
or like some ice.
Yeah.
Or just something to like shock your nervous system.
You know what's so weird, though? When I think about those moments, at the time, they seem so normal. But imagine a kid in 2025 getting their asses whipped like that, just like with that rag. It would be headline news.
100%.
You can't discipline your kids.
I feel like black kids are still getting ice in the rags and then the pop in the mouth occasionally, because that's just like that's just good parenting.
I think the beauty of getting your ass whipped back in the day, like part of the ceremony was you thinking it was over. And then your mom getting on a phone call later on, and you could hear her talk about the family drama to your aunt.
Oh, I love that. I do love that.
That was it.
But also then they could hear you eavesdropping, and you still got the rag or the ice or the shoe or insert whatever nervous system shock they wanted. Because then you got the grown folks business talk, and you never wanted the grown folks business talk.
You never wanted
the grown folks business.
You never wanted to be in the grown folks business. But this is why I know our parents were hypocrites. Just so you know, and let me tell you why. Our parents were hypocrites, because the number one rule in black households, for people who don't know, was what happens in the household stays in the household. Don't bring
or do as I say, not as I do.
That was the second thing.
Which is just hypocrisy in a sentence. Do as I say. Why are you drinking? Why are you lying?
Why y'all went to the club at this time?
What's going on? Why did I see you coming home at 4 last night? What were you snorting? Just kidding. Never saw that.
And by the way, look, when you hit 25, there's always that moment where you're old enough, where your aunts finally want to tell you how much of a thought your mom was back in the day. Like there's like an ease. Like it's at Christmas where like you're an adult now, you brought a partner home, and they're like, yeah, your mama did. Oh, she didn't tell you about that one time, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, exactly.
And then you're like, holy all this time, you were lying to me.
I call it the CTB, the Christmas Truth Bomb. It's a weapon of mass destruction in black households, and it usually happens during Christmas Uno. After like 3 brown liquor eggnogs, you get 1 Uno reverse, somebody gets mad, and then it's like, well, did you know what your mama did in 1978?
The Christmas Truth Bombs.
As an AKA, CTBs, baby. CTBs and Uno.
Gabby, is that happening in white households?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You guys, if you have experienced a CTB, please tell us in the comments what that CTB was.
I want to know.
What was that one groundbreaking CTB that ever came out? You know what else is really interesting too? Black people also do it at funerals.
Well, that's because that's when the second wife comes out. Call back. That's when the girl. Who is that? Who's that lady?
Who's that?
That oddly familiar looking child.
Who's that?
Who's that woman?
By the way, my aunts will keep secrets. They're family vaults, okay? Mm-hmm. The men in my family can't do wrong. There are 8 of them. There are 3 sisters. My aunts are like the 3 oracles. They don't talk shit about their brothers until the day they die, and then everything comes out.
It's like, he had that secret crack addiction / gambling problem, but he was a good man Monday through Tuesday, 3 weeks a year.
Why do you sound like my aunt right now?
Excuse me?
You know, he
What did
did.
you
No,
say?
no. You know, he was a good man, but he did have that one little. That was a weird 4 years, right? Was that 92 to
After that murder he
95?
committed. Remember when he committed that murder? Remember when he went AWOL from Vietnam and shot those kids? That was wild.
Yeah,
That was a wild time burying them. I'm
that's a
like,
good
what?
man, Savannah. That's a good
What?
man. The Christmas truth bombs, you guys. What is
UTB,
going
baby.
on? Also, without getting too political, because this podcast is all about escape. But I need Target to get their shit together because I pass by one every day,
I'm
and
so
all I want to do is
tired of
go
it.
in and get a new pair of
All I
sheets
wanna
and
do
some
is go to
goddamn
Target.
Target. I want to give you money. I really do. I want to
You're
shop
losing
there.
money, man.
I want to
You're losing
smell
money.
the smell. I want to hit the Starbucks as I'm going around. I want to
Thank
see
you.
how many deals I can get. Target, I want that.
I want to go. All I want to do is go in a Target, get me a train to, not a venti, a train to iced coffee, I say, with a double shot, and then walk around with the intention of buying one towel and one toothbrush, and walk outside $800 later confused. That was one of the greatest joys of my life. Okay. And you've taken that from me because you just can't stand for something. Like, come on, you're losing money.
Target.
Help me, help me, help me, help you, boo.
Target, we want to come back. We need you to get black. Okay, so
Exactly.
I know they're not asking me, but I'm going to tell them. Target, it's easy. It's easy. First of all, stand on 10 toes with DEI. Okay, then give me a plan on how you're going to make up for the lost time with your black creators, your black founders, and your black and BIPOC-owned products. Tell me that.
Then the gas I spent going to Costco instead, okay? Because it was far.
It was far.
It was far.
And then run me a black CEO. Run me a black co-CEO. Sign that bitch up for 5-10 years. We are all good. We're Gucci.
Wendy Williams in charge of Target. Give us Wendy Williams, okay? All right? We got a crazier person running the country. Let Wendy run the red light specials.
Girl, by the way, hold on. That person didn't even have any business. Put Tokyo Tony in charge of it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care if the CEO went to Wharton.
Jocelyn from Jocelyn's Cabaret.
That's what I want.
What I would like. That we did it just there.
You know what? Actually, you know who I want? What's the lady who cooks, the vegan lady? Tabitha?
How is it gonna be different? Just like more vegan? Do you want Target to be vegan?
No. I want her to get a seat at the board. I want her to be in the boardroom talking about all the things that they need to do different because, A, she was boots on the ground. You know, she had products in there. I don't need somebody who has had unbelievable, business acumen. I just need a shopper. I need somebody who knows your consumer.
Also, we share an agent, so like, come on inside of trading. Come on inside of trading. Allegedly.
I'm over it, Target. I'm over it.
Truly.
Now, I do love Walmart.
Truly. Time out. Somebody's knocking. I think they're probably just trying to give me something.
God, hello? Some more food?
No, I didn't order anything.
God. Hello? Are we seeing your booty call come through?
Looks like he already had his dinner service behind him.
They were just trying to get me. Down service, but I'm like, I'm already packing because I'm back to LA tomorrow, baby.
Okay, people want to know when you're going to be back.
I'm back tomorrow, unfortunately.
For how long?
I guess for as long as this new. Thanks. Bleep that.
Yes, bleep it because I don't want them coming after this podcast.
Bleep it, please.
You guys, as you know, we go through things that happened this week in pop culture history from the early 2000s to the 2010s, and we like to give you some nostalgia. So on this week in 2000, Britney Spears and Kevin Federline's relationship was the tabloid tornado of the early 2000s. They met in 2004 just as Britney was trying to reclaim control of her personal life after a string of headline-grabbing moments. Kevin, a backup dancer and ex of Moesha star Shar Jackson, who was pregnant with his child at the time, quickly became a new obsession. Within months, they were engaged, and by September, she had married his ass in the backyard with that short, nasty dress from Shein, and I was here for it.
I mean, true. I mean, it was chaotic, as was their UPN reality show, Chaotic. Britney and Kevin, Chaotic. But I also think everybody deserves the right to like be crazy in some capacity in their early 20s. Because what was she at this point? 22, 23, 24, had lived an incredibly controlled existence. Was this before or after she had that like 24-hour marriage?
This was right after. This is right after. Yes.
She married that boy, got it annulled in Vegas.
Yes.
A la Kim also, who has an annulled marriage in Vegas at 19 as well. And then married Kevin Federline. But you know what? Again, people marry backup dancers. J.Lo married Chris Judd.
If we're in the studio for 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day, of course that fine-ass who's not gay
can move.
Yes.
People date their backup dancers. Madonna did it. Mariah did it. I mean, being a pop diva is to date them. You just
don't marry them.
Attempt not to have a baby.
Well, here's my jam, and this is a hot take. But I think part of the pop girly experience is that you have to marry a sus man. I Cat Tina. Aretha had that dark hair dude. Kelly Clarkson had her man. Whitney had Bobby. I think Miley had all her moments. I think when you're so controlled from being a child, and the moment you become an adult, the only thing that you can have for yourself is that. So if everybody's telling you to go left, you gonna automatically go right. Kevin Federline was that.
I think these men represent freedom, though. I agree. Your life is controlled. It's scheduled. It's orderly. It's career first, especially when you've been doing it as a teen.
Yes.
I don't see the complete through line because Ike was more of just like Ike was more an abuser than sus. But I think like there's a through line between like Bobby, Kevin,
all of them.
Less so Chris Judd, but I think it's like, oh, this person's normal and like represents a person that can like eat lunch when they want to, or like. They flew coach last week. What was that like?
Look at Selena. That man was like, wait, you don't get a break? And she was like, touch me. Like, it's that freedom and finding a person who's not controlled by your parents or somebody that told your dad, like, no, this bitch is going to go to Cabo for 3 days because that's what she wants. Like,
exactly. Because you make all this money, you employ all these people, and this person, it's like, honestly, these men are the human version of spring break.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Spring break is supposed to be a week.
Yes.
No, not 18 years. Not a lifetime.
Here's another hot take.
Yes.
Britney dated people from the Mickey Mouse Club. She kind of hooked up with Ryan Gosling. She kind of hooked up with Justin Timberlake. Kevin Federline had been groomed by black women at this point. So a black woman was like, no, this is what I want. This is what you're going to do.
Let's use a different verb than groomed.
Let's not say groomed. Let's say manicured. It's manicured. Pruned. Prepared by a black woman. Kevin Federline came in. This is how I feel about Taylor and Travis. Kevin Federline came in and finally gave her something that she hadn't had before. And that was a good fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, a good fuck.
Diet black.
Yeah. He tore it up.
Like Taylor Swift is being Coca-Cola Zero'd, Diet Black, Diet Negro'd by Travis Kelce.
I think that Taylor Swift is experiencing something that she has never experienced before. I don't think John Mayer did it. I don't think Joe Jonas did it. I definitely don't think Joe Alwyn did it. I think this man came with all that body and all that experience dating Kayla Nicole and put her against the wall.
Are you saying Taylor Swift is getting the black wife is getting the black girlfriend glow up through the transitive property of Travis Kelce?
Yes.
You're using black girl math?
I'm using black girl math.
Using black girl math.
She's now in the parentheses.
Honestly, perhaps, but he's getting more mayonnaise-y with each passing month. I think we're not actively with the black woman, that ability and experience wanes. And I feel like you can see it in his hairstyles. Like, he used to kind of dress a little bit like, a little bit of a fuckboy, a little bit of like a homeboy. He looks like a cherry popping daddy now. He looks like he's in a swing band.
Wait, hold on. Shut up right now.
Look at him.
Shut up.
Google the latest photo of Travis Kelce's hair.
Well, hold on.
White boy Steve, when this goes to video, please show us a before and after of this
Travis
man's
Kelce.
haircut. That man Travis Kelce had a bald fade, and now he looks like
You're so right.
He looks like Devin Sawa from a 1994 movie with a middle butt cut.
Yeah, but they were going to Rhode Island this summer. You always become your partner, though. You literally become your partner. Am I wrong?
What is she doing? She's not becoming him, you think?
No, she's got the most.
She's not rapping Trick Daddy all of a sudden. She doesn't know the lyrics to Gorilla.
No. But she put on a thigh-high boot.
She did. She did look. Honestly, she looked good. She looked good in the fact. She looked
great.
It was like Giselle Bundchen in Devil Wears Prada. It's like, are you wearing?
Literally.
What are you wearing?
Literally. She showed up in that thigh-high boot. She came with another thigh-high boot, and I was like, okay, he's rubbing off on you a little bit. Okay, I'm here for it. I really was here for it. But now he's going to the white side, and it's fine.
Yeah, he was always what. The thing is, hot take, there's no such thing as spicy white, okay? You're not sriracha. You're not a condiment. You're a Caucasian, all right? Okay? Please don't stop you. I don't care about your bald fade and your Jordans. You're a white man.
What about horseradish?
No.
That's spicy.
Nothing. You are mayonnaise. You are egg folded into whatever you make mayonnaise with, which is disgusting.
Horseradish is just spicy mayo. Tell me I'm wrong.
And there's no such thing. You're just mayonnaise. There's no spicy white. There's no spicy sauce. You are not tzatziki. You are a Caucasian man in America.
Okay, but let me ask you this question.
Remember that.
If you had to pick K-Fed or Travis Kelce?
Death.
K-Fed or Travis Kelce?
A cliff. I'm Thelma and Louising. I'm dying. I'm dying. Neither one. That is a Sophie's choice. That is a Sophie's choice.
Stop,
that is a sexual Sophie's choice for me.
Stop.
Again, and that's not, you know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
100%.
And my particular eye says neither guy. I want to die. So,
I'm taking him.
What about you, though?
I'm taking Travis Kelce.
Oh.
He doesn't have any priors. He got a steady job. He's got some. I know he's smart with this money. I know he has been smart with this money.
Okay, so he wants to start acting. The whole thing. I'm just talking about sexually.
Oh, sexually. I'm going to Kevin Federline. Oh, I'm going to get that chlamydia quick.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
Give me that clap. Kevin, bring that clap over here.
Exactly. He was a backup dancer. I was like, you think Travis Kelce, with his Fred Flintstone looking ass, is going to put it down?
Not like K-Fed. By the way, women, I understand these makeup brushes now.
Wait, K-Fed now?
No.
Okay, there we go. Currently, sexually, K-Fed but current both of them. K-Fed, Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. All the way, bitch. By the way, I'll keep my shirt on. And he can too. It doesn't even have to be intimate. There's just something about... By the way, look. I'm also going to throw this man.
His shirt on?
We can keep our shirts on.
I'm speechless. I have no words for you.
I have zero words. Sorry, Blakely, we need you to not be as close to that mic.
Back that ass up.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's a really good mic, but when you get real close, it gets real...
Pop it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I also take a pee break? I have to pee really bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
All right, sorry.
Gabby, he always taking motherfucking pee break. Why we always got to stop for him?
Stopping for food, someone at the door.
Obviously,
I don't get this because you see the video after Ryan's done with it, so I hear the episode, but I missed all this part because it's cut out.
Yeah. Good stuff. But some BTS.
Yeah. No, I like it. And by the way, people like to know what's going on.
Yeah. Especially he's traveling. He's gallivanting.
He's gallivanting. And if you ain't gallivanting, are you really doing anything?
Absolutely nothing.
Gallivanting. This bill is on fire.
Okay, we made it.
We ready.
Sorry, okay. So is holding it like this okay? Can I hold it like this far away from me? Is that okay?
That's still a little too close. Do you want to put it on like a book so you don't have to hunch?
This is that good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, French Mike that I bought. All
Come
right.
on, French Mike.
Also, in this hotel suite, it's very odd because like the toilet and the bathroom are separate. There's just like a ensuite, like a powder room, and then a separate bath and toilet. It's
I
very
like
weird.
that. I actually like that.
It's confusing at night though. When I get to pee, I have walked into like the bathtub. I'm like, oh yeah.
If I ever build a dream home with a man, I'm making it like that. Do not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to. By the way, I don't want to go brush my teeth after you just did that. The French knew what's up. The French know what's up.
Well, I wish I was staying.
You guys, let's move on to our next thing. The Wendy Williams Show premiered in syndication July 14th, 2008, and ran for 13 seasons. At its core, right? At the core, the show was built around Wendy's unique brand of pop culture commentary. Its most iconic segment, Hot Topics, featured Wendy seated in a purple chair, spilling the latest tea for 9 minutes. She mixed humor, shade, and honesty in a way that made her a daytime icon and a viral clip machine.
What is there to say that hasn't already been said about Wendy? Don't know her middle name, Williams.
Let's go with Renee. Let's go with Renee. It's always a
Wendy
Renee.
Renee Williams.
That I need her as. This is when I need her the most, actually.
Right? We need someone to say something.
Say something.
Say something.
Joan Williams.
Joan. Wendy Williams.
Joan? Okay.
Oh, that was bougie.
I'll stick with what we were doing.
Renee.
We'll stick with ours. Wendy Renee Williams is a pop culture icon and legend. If there had been social media like there is today, I think she'd be a billionaire. I think she'd have several trademarked phrases. I think she'd have merch. I think she would have had a very hit podcast.
All of it.
I just think she was truly before her time. I think she was a truth teller, a soothsayer. Yes. She was not always correct. She was not always culturally on point. She was sometimes chemically altered.
Yeah.
But then again, aren't we all?
Right. Right. Also, Wendy did something that no one else could do on daytime television and cemented herself in a way that no matter where you were at 9 or 11 a.m., the only place you needed to be was for that first 15 minutes of that show, you needed to be in front of a TV because you wanted to hear what was going to come out of that goddamn mouth because it wasn't fact checked. No. There wasn't a legal department. And she didn't give a
I mean, honestly, she should be in the cabinet right now. That sounds like the current government.
She should be in the cabinet right now.
Wendy Williams for president. Honestly, Wendy v. Trump 2028. Let's go.
Wendy Williams. Sean Combs is lucky that Wendy Williams is out of office right now.
She would have burned him to the ground more than he already is.
She would have let it cook.
She just let it go. She about to let it go. That was Wendy Williams. She was gonna let it go.
Y'all,
love TKO your ass all the time.
Y'all, she would have retired those lips. I think she would have retired this year. Should have been like, you know what? I drugged this as far as I could. I'm on a Bermuda. That's how hard she would have drugged his ass through the mud. She didn't care. By the way, they had like a crazy feud that started in the 90s. There were rumors that he got Wendy fired from her job because she was spreading rumors, quote unquote, about him.
Well, I mean, clearly she was right. Hashtag believe women and stuff.
Hashtag believe women.
Clearly, Wendy was on the correct side of that feud. I mean, I think we've all learned something from the current trial that, you know, occasionally, where there's smoke, there's fire. That's just science culturally. And there was a 5-alarm one over in Diddyland.
The Palisades were on fire at Diddyland.
Exactly. There was the LA fires were just Diddy's career.
Do you remember when Whitney Houston had to call and clock Wendy?
No. Specifically? There were so many things.
Gabby.
Did you fought everybody?
No. Whitney picked up the phone, called Wendy on air, and read Wendy Williams to filth. If you guys have never heard it, please pause this right now. Google Wendy versus Whitney on air and listen to Whitney Houston air Wendy Williams' ass out on Power 106. It was some of the greatest shade throwing of all time. First of all, Whitney was a wordsmith. Second off, she was coming down, which means she was hot and heavy. And third off, Bobby was behind her like,
not the come down.
Oh, but by the way, you know when you're coming down and you got something to say, it's extra spicy.
Oh, it's visceral.
Ooh.
It's vicious. It's extra nutritious. Like
Wendy, you know what happened? Wendy got a shrapnel. She got a stray bullet from Diane Sawyer. Because Whitney...
Was this about crack? Was this about cocaine?
It was about crack. It was about Whitney being high, Whitney being a drug addict, and Whitney lit her into her.
Yeah, because that's kind of pots and kettles with Wendy. Like, okay.
And by the way...
drug addicts.
No.
They probably both did some blocaine together. So it was mutually assured destruction.
They had the same dealer.
Of course, New York.
Yeah, they probably had the same goddamn dealer.
8675309.
Hey, 555.
Yep.
The other thing is, and I love Karamo, and this is no shade to Karamo because he is an out gay black man on TV. He's just doing something different. If anybody wants to step into Wendy Williams' shoes, it has to be a gay black man. And I see this.
Karamo is doing, is his show still on?
His show's still on, but it's serious. It's deep. It's helping people with getting past barriers and traumas and exposing, things that we go through in life.
Daytime TV is not the space for that. Have we learned nothing from like Maury and Dr. Phil or Sally Jesse Raphael that all this ends up is all paths lead to a row where somebody shoots somebody the next month and we have a Netflix documentary.
Jenny Jones.
Or at best a bad baby situation.
Right?
Like, what are we getting? Who says Sally Jesse Raphael improved my relationships? Ricky Lake, that appearance on Ricky Lake made me better. That appearance on Montel Jordan. That's Montel Williams. This is how we do it. that appearance in the Montel Jordan music video. This is how we do it.
Change my life.
But I get this is all that. Like, unless you're paying for the 6 months of therapy to repair whatever explosive bullshit comes out through the producers, you're actually just. It's a public flogging.
Yeah.
I see this. I'm like, if you've been lying to your son or like. Your parents emotionally abusive or they're homophobic and like what makes good TV is not what makes good family. It's not what makes a healthy thing. So
but let me tell you what it is. But this is the thing I think you're missing in this is I think a lot of times when I used to watch Dr. Oz or I watched Dr. Phil or I watched Montel Williams as well, I almost said Jordan, I don't think it was about the family on the screen. I think it's about the many of families on the other side of the screen. So a lot of times people don't have the words to explain what's going on in their house. So yeah, the family on the stage might go home and hate each other even more, but there's somebody at home that's like, oh shit, maybe that's happening to me. And maybe I need to check myself or I need to check somebody else or call the police or call X, Y, and Z. I think that's what those shows were about. Except Jenny. Jenny was just messy. She wanted people to come and do like a reveal, like, oh, I'm your great friend and I love you. Like, that was messy. Jenny was messy. Yeah. I think Montel, I think Karamo, I think even Dr. Phil, I think those people really were thinking about the person on the other side of the camera as opposed to anything else. That's how I look at reality TV. I look at reality TV the same way.
It's all entertainment. It's all producers gassing people up backstage to have the moments that get the ratings. Like, this is not televised therapy, minus maybe couples therapy on Showtime, is not there to actually help people.
In the case of 8-year-old baby Deontay, Jarvis, exactly. you are not the father.
Exactly. That's what it's there for. It's there for the clips. Clip.
When the lady would hit the wall. when they would go through that, Maury was so shady. Maury had a wall with a curtain on it that people thought that was a curtain to backstage. So many a times, a lot of these people who would run off stage in tears would run into that curtain. And it's like, girl, watch the show. You should know that curtain. If you would have watched the show, you would have known that curtain was there.
Also, why are we running backstage like the camera's not going to follow you and make you look dumber? You would be better served to just like sit there and figure it out than show us how unathletic and stupid your bumblebutt looks.
Exactly.
Trying to run in the dark.
Also, Maury's cameraman.
In the back.
Wait, Maury's cameramen were NFL retirees. Those bitches were ready to run.
Ready. You're not going to outrun Lawrence Taylor with a camera.
Girl, that's Chad Ochocinco with the boom mic. Like, he's getting everything.
Emmitt Smith out here, Michael Irvin. You're not going to outrun the Randy Moss. They're just gonna run you down. You're gonna trip over something and then look like a fool.
I'm starting a rumor officially. Maury only hired cameramen who were retired NFL players. That's how he got the shot.
Randy Moss gets his pension from the Maury show.
Chad Ochocinco is on this on still getting residuals.
Residuals from Jerry Springer.
From Jerry. 100%. Damn, Jerry. Jerry. By the way, I love Jerry.
Is he alive?
Jerry's still alive and kicking.
I don't think so. I think he's dead.
Is Jerry dead? No. I would have went to that funeral.
He's alive. He's alive.
Jerry's alive.
Oh. But how old is he?
He's 79.
He looks terrible.
He looks terrible.
No. Sorry. No, he died at 79 in 2023.
Thank you.
Gabby.
I'm sorry.
Damn, when you didn't
I was believing Stacy before.
I was like,
Maury's
wait,
alive,
he was
though.
like 79, 20 years ago.
We're going to get into that animal. I need you guys, before we leave, you got to do two things for me because we are going to talk about them here on the podcast. One, the Jayne Mansfield documentary by Mariska Hargitay is probably one of the best documentaries you'll see this year.
That's what I've heard.
It is probably going to win the Oscar for the documentary. It is kind of one of the deepest looks into an icon that I've ever seen. It's crazy. You have to watch it. I think you would really love it.
I love Mariska Hargitay. I think it's one of the most interesting, like, and also unknown Nepo baby stories. Like Jayne Mansfield beget Mariska Hargitay. Like, that's wild to me. I think that connection, the story, whatever. I mean, hopefully that picture of her with Sophia Loren is talked about because that was wild. Like, that is an iconic shady photo.
Oh, that shade. I have it in my house.
I mean, as you should. I mean, I want to see it. I'm excited to see a lot of TV when I get back from France because I have not been able to deal with.
And do not Google it. There are two twists in there that'll you up. And it's so wild. It really is wild. There are two good twists in there. The other thing that you need to watch is the Barbara Walters documentary on Hulu.
I've been seeing a lot of clips about that. Barbara Walters was a shady-ass bitch.
She was a shady-ass bitch. But this documentary was obviously done by ABC and was kind of part of her estate. Doing this was, in cahoots.
She's dead?
Barbara Walters is dead.
White people just be dying. Y'all be dying.
By the way, hold on. White people dying, they don't tell us. Like, tell us that, Barbara.
That's because they look old for like the last 30 years. And then it's just, we're always like, he's dead. But then like in one of those years, they die.
Yeah. It was interesting because they literally, it was the nicest portrayal of Barbara Walters. Let me just say that. I know that there's going to be a Netflix documentary that comes out later that tells all the TT, but we got a little bit of T. We didn't get the TTT.
I saw the clip about her calling Katie Couric ugly.
Yeah. To her face.
You're not pretty like me. And Katie Couric's like, excuse me?
To her face.
Excuse me?
To her face.
Or that Diane Sawyer was like the blonde goddess. It's like, you were just kind of like, she was kind of like a hater.
You know what, though? You know what? It was very...
hater.
No. Watch it. Watch it. because I feel like they could have ushered in Diane in a better way. Like if Barbara Walters had been running with your network that long, the least you could have did was sat me down and said, hey, just so you know, we have Diane coming in here. She's going to do things a little bit differently. It's going to be the yin to your yang. Instead, they surprised her. And that's why she was salty.
No, I love white ladies fighting. I say surprise them, Love Island them, have a hot new bombshell into the villa, drama, fuss, another club. There's nothing more exciting than the ladies in The View just rotating through.
Oh, 100%. Oh, no. Yeah, literally.
Give me white on white violence.
No, get your black ass home. Is that what you need to give me?
I need to do that.
Get your black ass
but also, I actually love both of them. Diane Sawyer is amazing. Barbara Walters is amazing. But I feel like the clips before her death of like her recontextualized interviews, especially with other women, are not good.
You know what? They're not great when you pull them out into the ether one by one. But when you watch the interviews, and I'm going to take it back to the Katie Couric thing. No. The way that Barbara Walters would say, oh, you're not pretty like me. There was always she would always turn it around on herself.
It doesn't make it better that you don't like yourself either.
I mean, you ugly.
Are you saying Barbara Walters is ugly?
No, I thought Barbara was fine. I also think Katie Couric's fine too.
You thought Barbara Walters was so fine?
I thought Barbara was fine, but by the way...
Have you said that sentence before today?
Yeah. Ish.
I love a bold-faced lie.
Yeah, totally.
We love a bold-faced lie on the pod. Rest her soul. God rest her soul.
I actually thought Barbara Walters is pretty.
Can I give one other documentary recommendation?
Yeah, what? Let's go.
It's a new one. It's called Sally. It's about Sally Ride, the first American astronaut, and in space. So obviously there was I think Russians got there first with a woman, but she's the first American astronaut to go in space, and famously she is gay, and she hid it her entire life, and it's a really great documentary. Highly recommend.
First of all, we don't with lesbians like that over here, so do not. Yeah, Sally could ride her ass on out there. Third of all, we're talking about drama and shit, and you gonna push this whole no. Tell me that in June for Pride Month. No, I'm just joking.
Just interrupt us to talk about a closeted lesbian astronaut.
So we're two gay men, right?
Very much.
Look what happens. The first pod outside of Pride Month, they go crazy.
By the way, I am gonna watch that. That's actually really interesting.
I'm selfishly promoting because my fiance worked on it.
Oh, so. Nice.
Very good. Highly recommend. And it's gonna be a contender. It's not gonna beat the ones you mentioned, but
where is it?
It's a Nat Geo, so it should be on Disney soon.
So let me ask you a question. How long have you been with your partner?
Almost 10 years.
And you just got engaged now?
Yeah.
That's not very lesbian-ish. Normally, you guys get in there, you're engaged in month 4, you're married with 2 kids by month 9.
I love that you are putting me as a lesbian, but I'm not.
Oh, you said your partner!
Oh, because I feel weird saying fiance, and I guess I don't know. He's a boy.
How long have you guys been together? I mean, so you're 10 years.
Yeah.
And when are you finally going to get married?
November this year.
Bitch, we got to watch our backs here because you know what? Steve got married. She's getting married. Sarah's probably getting married. Everybody's getting married.
You're next.
No, do not say that.
You want to catch the bouquet?
No, I do not want. No, I do not want to catch that bouquet. I'm trying to stay right here for as long as possible. Blakely, get your ass home.
I gotta do that. I gotta do that right now.
We love you. Yesterdays, you guys follow us at Justin A. Silvestro on Instagram.
Blakely Thornton on Instagram while it's still there.
You guys rate, review, hit us up, share this bitch, comment, let us know about your Christmas table blow up moment. Like, just drop those bombs on our Instagram, and we will see you next week. We will both be in studio finally. Pussy popping in Miami. The Cardi B album comes out. I can't wait to listen and review that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Outside.
All right.
Deuces.
Love it.